I mean, I can't do this anymore. This model is ruined. I don't know.
Do it! 你比我是臭氧贩子。Just do it! 我这3年就想等一个机会，我要争一口气，不是想证明我了不起，我是要告诉你。
Fine, let's do this. Welcome, my name is Hubert, and on this channel I share with you my journey on becoming a better painter after many years without touching a brush. Last week we left off at a strange state for my Nightbringer proxy. He was supposed to be a fine addition to my Warhammer 40k Necron army, but instead we created a bit salad.
Oh my gosh.
Since I picked up the brush again, I've only been painting Necrons with a metallic paint theme. So what did I learn working on my army that could apply on painting this ghostly figure? What can I do to bring this awesome model to life?
I've got an idea!
This will come to no surprise to those of you who already watched some of my content. And by the way, I see you, and thank you very much for watching and subscribing. So for those who know, we are going to do some glow effects on this bad boy. Don't worry, I have much more to come, especially in the grimdark area.
Calm down there a little bit, alright? Because, no.
Also, I have to make a video to have a chat with you about what to do after my Necron army. Now, last week I prepared some areas on my Nightbringer that will glow with some white ink. Let's start building the glow effects. While we look at how to paint this dude, let me take some time to try to explain what we are painting. Time to put my fancy pants and dive into the grim legend of the Nightbringer. Long ago, when the Necron tier were locked in a bitter war with the Old Ones, they crafted the Nightbringer to be the ultimate weapon. It was to be the embodiment of terror and death, a force to bring their enemies to their knees. And so, the Nightbringer came into being, a being of darkness and hunger, with sights that could cleave through matter and souls alike. But power corrupts, and the Nightbringer was no exception. Its hunger for souls knew no bounds, and entire civilization fell beneath its shadow. Legend spread across the galaxy like wildfire of a figure that stalked the night, consuming all in its path. Cultures trembled at the mere mention of its name, for the Nightbringer brought only death and despair. Even in its shattered form, the Nightbringer remains a force to be reckoned with. Its shards are scattered across the galaxy, coveted by those who seek to wield its power. But to possess a shard of the Nightbringer is to invite doom, for its hunger is eternal, and it cares not for the petty squabbles of mortals. Across the stars, the Nightbringer's name is whispered in fear and reverence. It's a reminder of the darkness that lurks at the edges of existence, of the inevitability of death. Now, after this brief history class, I think we are done with the airbrush for now. There are two major steps to do before finishing him: highlighting and patching a few mistakes. I'll have to do a mix of the two, because for example on the weapon, I want to dry brush before cleaning up, and on the contrary, on the orb on his right hand, I'll have to clean up first, dry brush, and clean up again. I'll have to be really careful here. I don't want to go too heavy with the dry brush. I don't know how the glue holds, and the less cleaning up I have to do, the better. Now look, I know dry brushing might not be the best solution here, but if you remember, last week I realized how tiny the details and recesses were. I think my best shot for more contrast is still with dry brushing. If you've managed to make this work before, please share in the comments. I want to have your opinion on this. This is the right time to finish his base. I've already done a first layer of orange. Let's apply some Airbrush Earthshade and dry brush some more lighter orange. I think we are now ready to glue him to his base. I scrape off some of the paint for better adherence, then place him correctly. I'm really happy with how this looks already. Time for last airbrush pass for where his robes hit the ground. some red pigment on the base and we are set for varnishing. And we're done. Let's see how my Nightbringer looks like. This particular model was quite a challenge, from building to managing the small details, and don't forget the fact that it's not a Citadel sculpt, so everything feels different. In fact, I'm not sure how he will fit in my army, but when I look at the official model, I think to myself, meh, it's not too bad, he will do. Now for those who are still here, there is still some time to help me decide what to do next. Cryptek, Hexmark Destroyer, or the mighty Illuminor Zeras himself. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have fun painting or grinding your pile of shame, and see you next week.